When it comes to everyday convenience, has life in China already outpaced the rest of the world? That's the question an American posted on Quora after a business trip to China. He said the experience was kind of mind-blowing. Ran out of toothpaste, ordered delivery, and it showed up in half an hour. Wanted milk tea? Dozens of brands, endless flavors, straight to your door for just a couple bucks. Subways and buses connect seamlessly, shared bikes unlock with a quick scan, and one phone handles everything. Paying, hailing a cab, booking tickets, even mailing a package. What shocked him most was that this wasn't some tourist gimmick, but everyday life for regular people. So he asked, if we're just talking convenience, is China already at the very top? A Korean commenter jumped in with a reality check. Sure, it's convenient, but don't confuse convenience with happiness. That half-hour delivery you love? It means a whole army of workers on standby 24/7. Behind the smooth experience is harder work, tighter schedules, and a more relentless pace of life. You get the silky service, they pay with their bodies and time. In other words, China's answer sheet looks great, but not everyone gets to write it easily. An Italian chimed in more casually. He doesn't deny China's convenience, but says the real difference isn't speed, it's coverage. In many countries, life works, but you've got to plan ahead. Big grocery run on the weekend, drive out, check store hours. In China, you can act on impulse, suddenly hungry, suddenly want to buy something, suddenly decide to head home, and the system catches you. For ordinary folks, that freedom to live without planning every detail is the most luxurious kind of convenience. A Singaporean, half jealous and half complaining, said China's late-night logistics are insane. In plenty of places, forget delivery after dark, even daytime service is slow, pricey, and limited. China flips it. The later it gets, the livelier it gets. Midnight snacks, medicine, daily goods, even random treats show up in half an hour, and prices aren't crazy. Living abroad, you realize how rare it is to be taken care of at 2 a.m. A German broke it down structurally. China's convenience isn't about one magic app, it's about the whole chain working together. Dense neighborhoods with nearby warehouses, unified online payments, and high population density pushing efficiency to the max. Other countries don't lack the will, they lack the conditions. Too spread out, labor too expensive, density too low. Once delivery costs spike, convenience becomes a luxury for the few. China turned that luxury into something everyone can access. That's the real gap. Another American wrapped it up with some self-mocking insight. Tariffs, inflation, labor costs, all those big macro words end up hitting you in tiny daily details. Like tonight, can you get a bottle of water and a hot meal delivered fast and cheap? Many developed countries are strong on systems and slogans, but clunky when it comes to smoothing out daily life. China's convenience feels like lowering life's friction to almost zero, something you can't picture until you've actually been there. Finally, a Chinese commenter closed it out. Maybe whether China beats the world is debatable, but 2 points aren't. First, this convenience isn't a privilege for the few. It's baseline for the many. Second, what really makes people proud isn't flashy tech, but tech sinking into everyday basics. Grandparents buying medicine without hassle, kids commuting with less stress, office workers getting a hot meal after work, even remote villages receiving packages. Why are Chinese people proud of this? Because it's not just impressive on paper, it actually feels great in daily life. As for making the jobs more decent and the costs more fair, that's the next step. But at least the road is already open.